Cigna is a global health services organization. Its insurance subsidiaries are major providers of medical, dental, disability, life and accident insurance and related products and services, the majority of which are offered through employers and other groups. Cigna also offers Medicare and Medicaid products and health, life and accident insurance coverages primarily to individuals in the U.S. and selected international markets. In addition to its ongoing operations described above, Cigna also has certain run-off operations, including a run-off reinsurance segment. In the Phoenix, Arizona, metropolitan area, Cigna runs a full-service staff model HMO with satellite clinics throughout the region, known as the Cigna Medical Group. Cigna Global Health Benefits also operates under the Cigna Corporation. History: Cigna was formed by the 1982 merger of the Connecticut General Life Insurance Company and INA Corporation to pay claims in full. Before selling its international property and casualty business to the Bermuda-based ACE Insurance Company in the late 1990s, Cigna was among the companies with a large international network comparable to those of AIG, Allianz, and Zurich. The strategy behind the sale was to concentrate on core business. ACE at the time a key player at the Bermuda and Lloyd's insurance market. On the other hand was interested on expanding the international network in the traditional insurance market. Cigna sold the majority of its life insurance operations to Lincoln National Corporation in 1997. Cigna now operates in 30 countries, has approximately 35,800 employees and manages around $53.734 billion in assets. In October 2011, Cigna has agreed to buy HealthSpring Incorporated for $3.8 billion to jump-start its business selling Medicare plans from 46,000 Medicare Advantage members to almost 400,000 Medicare Advantage members. The payment would come from an issue of new equity to cover about 20% of the value, with the rest funded by additional cash and debt. In 2002, it was alleged in violation of the Securities Exchange Act for earnings manipulation. Its common stock price plummeted significantly as a result. In June 2015, U.S. health insurer Anthem Incorporated announced an offer to acquire Cigna for more than $47 billion in cash and stock. Anthem confirmed it had reached a deal to buy Cigna on July 24, 2015. Cigna Global Health Benefits. Cigna Global Health Benefits is a business unit within Cigna. The company is headquartered in Wilmington, Delaware, close to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Additional Cigna Global Health Benefits operations are located in Visalia, California, and Greenock, Scotland and Shanghai, China. Sales offices are located in North America, Europe, Asia and the Middle East. Products and services CIEB Global Health Plans typically include medical, dental, behavioral and disability, as well as business travel and life components. Expatriates are defined as employees of multinational companies working outside their home country on short and long-term international assignments. CIEB maintains its own in-house international claims platform, and offers a network of physician and hospitals for its members. Controversies. In December 2007, Cigna was criticized after the company refused to pay for a liver transplant of a California teenage girl, Natalin Sarkisian, justifying their refusal to pay by claiming that the procedure was experimental, even though there was a liver ready and waiting to be transplanted and doctors estimated she had a 65% chance of surviving at least 6 months. In response to much protest and public scrutiny, Cigna reversed its decision, though Ms. Sarkisian died awaiting the transplant. Cigna notes that it had no financial stake in the decision to authorize the transplant because it merely administers the insurance plan of Mr. Sarkisian's employer and would not bear the cost of any operation. However, Cigna offered to pay for the transplant itself when it made the exception to the policy. Even though liver transplants have been performed since 1963 and are a well-accepted treatment option for end-stage liver disease and acute liver failure, Cigna defended its actions by claiming that there was insufficient data to show that a transplant for a patient in Sarkisian's condition would be safe and effective. Lawyers for her family are exploring litigation against Cigna. the California court agreed with Cigna unregistered trademark's position that the Sarkisianza unregistered trademark claims regarding Cigna's decision-making were preempted by federal ERISA law. On April 16, 2009, the United States District Court for the Central District of California dismissed all of the claims against Cigna related to the coverage determination. In August 2012, Cigna fought and lost their argument in court that ABA therapy for autistic children is experimental. The courts decided the therapy is a known treatment for autistic children, and Cigna unregistered trademark's arguments had no merit. Cigna is currently fighting to have this decision reversed. The CNA determined that Cigna denies roughly 39.6% of all claims. Accounting and Investor Relations. On February 9, 2005, Cigna elected to adopt in the fourth quarter of 2004 fair value accounting for its stock options in accordance with SFAS No. 123 and to restate prior periods. Public Relations and Lobbying. The UK newspaper Guardian in their ESC and CTRL videoblog about control of Internet by corporations documented an incident of Natalin Sarkisian and former vice president of Cigna talked about astroturfing, the practice of creating fake blogs by interested groups, for example health insurance companies, to push claims that are profitable for said company into media, for example dismissing universal health care. Cigna spent more than $4.4 million from 2005 to 2009 on lobbying to attain legislation that the company favors. This includes $720,000 spent in 2009 alone, when it had 20 lobbyists at 5 firms working on their behalf. In 2008, head of Cigna's public relations, Wendell Potter, resigned, becoming a whistleblower who gave testimony in 2009 to the U.S. Senate Committee on Commerce, Science and Transportation in favor of reform of the healthcare industry. Awards. Cigna received Gold in the 2009 Gartner and One-to-One Customer Experience Excellence Award. The awards are given to the companies that most clearly demonstrate exemplary customer relationships strategy and an unrivaled level of excellence in delivering the customer experience. Cigna also recently received the J.D. Power Award for customer service for all of its call centers for the 4th time in a row. According to the company, J.D. Power ensures Cigna Healthcare unregistered trademark's call center operations successfully passed a detailed audit of its recruiting, training, employee incentives, quality assurance capabilities, and management roles and responsibilities. Community and Civic Affairs and Charitable Giving. In 2008, the Cigna Foundation contributed $2,533,535 to charitable activities that promote wellness. Since 1995, Cigna and its employees have contributed $22.3 million to the March of Dimes. In July 2010, Cigna began giving each company employee 8 hours of paid time off annually to volunteer with non-profit health and community service organizations. The Salvation Army of Greater Philadelphia helped kick off the program in front of Cigna's Philadelphia headquarters with a Christmas in July campaign. Strategic Alliances. On April 16, 2010, Cigna announced an alliance with Humana Group to offer a streamlined Medicare Advantage offering through employer clients for retirees. Cigna and TTK Group, an Indian business conglomerate focused on healthcare, have formed a joint venture called Cigna TTK to build out a health insurance business in India. See also: List of United States insurance companies, Ebenezer Hazard. References. External links: Cigna website, Wendell Potter, former Cigna executive who resigned from Cigna in disgust.